Hello, hello. Hello to you, Cat. Hello to you, Sinistello. Well, this is the afternoon that we do it. We're going to publish a new version of the demo. Hang on one sec. Let me open the curtains for her so she can get up there. Okay. I didn't want her tripping. I don't know if she's even going to jump up on the windowsill. Nope, she's just licking her paws. Okay. Well, we have one little piece of work to do before we handle this. This whole at least one of your adventures is in battle. At least one of your adventures is in battle. I want the demo thing to show up first. Where is that? Yeah, where is that actually? Oh, is too far in demo. There it is. And that's just the elite text. I think I want it to be the shared text as well. Shared text equals elite text. Oh, I need to get back to that point in the game now, don't I? Or maybe we just change the feature flags back to what they were. Maybe that's good enough. Hey, Byte. Will I be able to play this on Mac? Yeah. Okay, so we load the game. I'm on a Mac right now. I'm playing the game. Okay, so we go over to here. Yeah. So this is kind of working. Not totally yet. And the thing we need to fix is that this needs to be the very first text that we put here. Wait, no, the very last text that we put there. Yeah, like that. Should be the regular text too, though, right? Perfectly in time for my vacation. Excellent. How'd all the DevOps stuff go? All right, we're just going to test this again. So what I want to have happen is no matter what you try to do, if you go to the volcano and you click this, it should say this. Yeah, the battle is not available in the demo. You hover over here. Yep, cool. No matter what I select or how many party members I have, it should not make a difference. That message should not go away as I click a different place. Yeah, perfect. Okay, that'll make it much clearer. Okay, so make it clearer when the demo ends. The like tooltip that would show up could be overridden, well, on the battle map, be overridden by other messages. Now it's the highest priority one. Yeah. Gave up for now and had dinner. We'll continue tomorrow or later maybe. No meetings or deadlines until the 8th of January. My goodness. That's quite the vacation. That sounds very nice. Yeah, this month we have I think maybe 4 days of like house guests. And during that time I might not be streaming as much. But other than that, I don't have any explicit vacations planned or anything. So it should mostly be business as usual. And I'm not bummed by that or anything. I'm looking forward to getting closer and closer to launching this. The thing that's so crazy about this is, imagine any project going for like 2 years. And you finally get toward the end of it and you're like, man, all this work is going to pay off. People will be able to play the game. I know there's a demo. I know there's a playtest version, but it's not all public right now. I want to just be public. Okay, so we've done this. Now at this point, we're just at the publish the demo part. So I think this should be straightforward. Let's close the music. And yeah, I think we just release now, right? I hope so. I hope this goes okay. This is just for the playtest version. I don't even want to do the playtest version yet. Release tool, play. So yeah, it took me whatever to get to this. I'm going to put this in my stream of consciousness. This thing is running in the background right now. I'm just letting it. Couldn't even imagine. Most of it was a master's thesis, which took like half a year and then already felt like a too long project. which is the end of the demo. I suspect this would be pretty close to the new median playtime. Never forget this, though. I want to take a picture of the current median playtime because I think this is quite the feat. Not really, but like kind of sort of. So I'll take a picture of this and put this over here. The reason I say this isn't really a feat is because let's say you make a game that people want to play and it's 12 hours long. If you make that game free, then of course your game's going to have a pretty high median playtime. Like people like to play it and now it's free. That's pretty much what happened with the demo is it was just the full game for a while. And now we've extended what the full game means. So now we're going to cut down what the demo is to further differentiate them. All right, so I'd like to push the demo. Current version is 0.8.8. What is the current version on Steam? How do we find that? I think we look at this. 0.8.8. Huh. It doesn't sound right. Yeah, it doesn't sound right. Maybe I forgot to push tags or something. What's the last demo version we have? 0.8.8. Wow. I don't understand. I thought I No, maybe I never did. Yeah, I thought I pushed a new version of the demo. All right, well, 0.8.9. Sure. What am I have like a half memory in my head that I tried publishing a new demo in the last 2 weeks and then got stuck. Yeah. I started making the patch notes for them. Where is that? I don't know how to ever find this page. I should really just bookmark it at this point. Maybe through Steamworks? Nah, maybe I'll just go find it in the release tool. Release tool. Asks to upload to Steam. There should be a giant string here somewhere. Where's the giant string? There it is. All right, post on Steam. Here it is. Partner events create. It's steamcommunity.com/games. This is /app. Huh. Wonder how you're supposed to get to that through here. Oh, hub admin maybe? Post an announcement? Ah, okay, that's important to learn. All right, I gotta remember that. So you can go to the community tab and then click hub admin and then post an announcement. But yeah, I want to view the announcements that I have. Getting ready for launch, draft, hidden, unpublished. Oh, right. I bumped the version number to 091. But that doesn't exist here now, right? 091-demo? No, it doesn't. Just the playtest version does. Well, maybe I should have changed the version number of this then. Doesn't really matter. Monday, November 24th. There's a reason why I didn't publish this, but what was it? Oh, the graphics. I think Xyletics told me that the graphics weren't right. Yeah, I remember now. All right, do you want to upload to Steam? Yeah, sure. So this is going to change to 089 and we got to edit this? Looking like Skeleseller will launch in March of 2026, which gives us another few months to get ready. Still working hard to make sure everything is perfect. People have responded very well to the demo. About 8,600 people played. Is that what we're up to now? Where'd that page go? Yeah, still about 8,600. Medium playtime of exactly 2 hours. Thank you all so much. Unfortunately, giving away 2 hours of the game for free is a tough sell, given that the game won't be super long at launch. As a result, the biggest change in this patch is that the demo has been pruned down to about 30 minutes of playtime. Nope, you can't do that. Yeah, whatever. Okay, other changes. Yeah, so the other changes, we wrote some of these, and I guess we stopped at November 24th. Hey, Chef Elton. So I'll just go find all the changes since November 24th, and we'll look through those. It shouldn't be that much. Yeah, this must be where we stopped. So that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. I just want the important stuff. Oh, that's pretty important. Where's the news post? Here it is. We now automatically select the adventurer to hire when there's only one option. This had confused several players before this change. All right, what else? Doesn't matter, doesn't matter, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Virtual cursor. Oh yeah, there's controller support. Added controller support. Please provide feedback on this. Well, it's you can control most of the game through a virtual mouse cursor now. Although there are... Yeah, please do provide feedback on this. We'd like to make small improvements at this point, but we don't have... yeah. I'll just leave it at that, actually. Allowed remapping key bindings and controller bindings. Add instance graphics. This doesn't affect the demo, I think. It might just for the canyon, but I don't think it's worth writing down. It's mostly a full game kind of thing. Battle map. Oh yeah, fleshed out the rest of the battle map. Filled out the rest of the battle map. As mentioned above. No, I don't think we need to write this down. It's not like players can experience it because it's locked out of the demo. Fix waving flag. Make it clear when the demo ends. Yeah, and then set up for localization. We set up for localization. The game now supports 8 languages other than English. The only problem is that we've only got translations for... Hey, Kevin. We've only got translations for 23% of French. Wait, how is it even possible that's 23%? Oh, because it's based on strings. So that's actually not correct. Yeah. Tiny bit of French so far. Hey, Zara. Okay, I think those are all the patch notes. Let me just read this again. Added controller support, allowed remapping key bindings. Workers will now reserve items on the ground or in a warehouse so that multiple workers don't try to pursue the same item. Workers now have a small chance to prioritize harvesting above their other actions. Rearrange targets in the quick move menu to optimize for hand movement on the keyboard. For hotkeys on the keyboard. Bosses now occupy regular locations and will show on the battle map before you beat them. Rebalance some adventures and skills. This should go at the bottom. Actually, all this stuff should probably just go at the bottom at this point. So I guess we're fine. Okay, so there's the patch notes. I thought this would take longer to write. But I guess for the demo, nothing really changed too much because, yeah, the rest of the game isn't there. All right, well, now we upload to itch. Consider making a regular update. Consider titling it something interesting. Oh, yeah. Let's put a more interesting title. Getting ready for launch. Yeah, that's fine, actually. Then any pictures we can show. All right, well, let's upload to itch right now. Okay, artwork. So cover image required 800 by 450. What do we want to use as a cover image for this? And where is the game right now? Oh, the release tool is running. Z-shell command not found. Ta-da. Oh, did I accidentally type that in here? Okay, sure. All right, let's go run the game. There shouldn't be any changes here. Yeah, just CS project files. I just need a picture. What would represent this new version? I guess let's look at the patch notes. Is there anything that kind of corresponds to a picture from this? Not really, no. Maybe we'll take a picture of the battle map showing the ogre. Yeah, that could work. Oops. Oh man, I clicked the wrong thing. And let's unlock the rogue while we're at it. All right, so we need this to be 800 by 450, which would be that big of a rectangle. So let's scale the game down so we can fit more. And I'm going to take a picture of this. I never remember exactly how this works because there's all sorts of scaling happening. So like 800 pixels goes to here, right there. So what we can do is we can move the whole thing. I want to kind of center it. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. And then 450 pixels. So 800 by 450. And this is what we ended up with. It doesn't look great, does it? No, it doesn't. We should move the whole thing even higher. What's going on? Or maybe just take a picture of this bit. How much is that? It's almost 800. Yeah, that could work. Okay. That's our picture that we're going to use. I don't know what this is supposed to communicate. And I don't think it really matters. Not many people see this stuff anyway. So let's just type this as cover art. It's in my temp folder. Okay, so now we go over to here, drag the file from temp, cover art, got it. Upload. Okay. Oh, I never made this live. Let's go make it live. How do we do that? There's a page for that somewhere in the builds. I don't have the output for that anymore, do I? No. Oh, there it is. Ooh, thank goodness. No, it's not there anymore. No. There's a link that it spits out. It's builds URL. What is that supposed to be? This, I guess. And I got to go figure out the ID of the build. Steam app ID. Demo. It must be that. Hope this is the right page. Yeah, it is. All right. 0.8.9. Okay. Now we make it live through my phone. Steam. Confirmations. Accept. All right. I think it is live. That's a demo version. Now I got to make the patch notes live. So publish. Hey, Shaky. Publish. All right. Now view live event. Let's do that in an incognito tab. Nice, nice, nice. Where's the picture? Where's the picture? Where's the ogre thing that I did? Maybe it only shows on the store page? I think that might be how that works. Yeah, I think it'll show here, but it's not showing yet. Hey, Divorced Fork, vibe coding has consumed me. Were you a coder before and now you're just vibe coding? Or were you not a coder and now you're vibe coding? Yeah, there it is. Check that out. We got our ogre next to a little flag thing. And it doesn't match any of the other images, right? No, yeah, it's pretty good. All right, nice. Yeah, coder before. Yeah, I think... I don't know. I think that AI has unlocked a new level of productivity for some people. It's slowed down other people. It all depends on kind of what you use it for, how you use it. Very interesting. What is that? Library visibility pending moderation. Who moderates this? I don't understand. But it's already been published. And I could see it. Can anyone else see that? If you go to the Steam page, oh, maybe that's where it's supposed to show. Once it's been moderated, it'll show here. Because this shows up. This is presumably public. All right, well, fine. Okay, so now we should publish a new playtest version. Just a system designer now. Well, and a prompt engineer and an AI reviewer. Hang on one sec. I'll be right back. Okay. Sorry, the heat is too high. So publish a demo. We're done with that. Make the demo public. Upload to itch. We did that. Change the Steam copy. Okay, so we got to go change some of those things. And I got to publish a new playtest version. But I think we should do that at the end of this. Change the Steam copy so that it doesn't mention the duration of the demo incorrectly. Let's go do that. General. Is there the same copy over here? Does this mention something about the demo time? No, it doesn't. But the demo page should. This should say something about the amount of gameplay there. There is. It doesn't. Ah, there it is. Finite gameplay. The demo, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so what? We say that on the full page too? Yeah, I gotta change that. Hey, Miyazaki. All right, how do we change this? Man, if no one's ever had to manage a Steam game on Steamworks, they don't understand how many different pages there are and how easy it is to get lost. There's 2 different kinds of admin pages and then like 8 tabs in each. I found what I was looking for now. I don't think I can show this on stream though. No, I can't. But I mean, the description is going to show up eventually, so I can type this out. So this is what it says now. Finite gameplay. The demo is about 1 to 3 hours. You won't be waiting for hours or days. I think we can delete this. Just you won't be waiting for hours or days. The demo contains like 20 to 30 minutes of gameplay. The full game should be 5 to 10 hours. Story mode. And about as much for an extra mode that you can unlock. I'll just say another 5 hours. Okay. Hey, Sofa Meyer. It's like 5 places buried that need to be modified. Yeah. And yeah, localization and marketing. Haven't even gotten to that on Steam. Okay, I think this is pretty safe to include here. So I'll save this. This is for the demo. So I'm going to go publish this page. It'll update automatically, or immediately, I mean. Then I click publish, view diffs. It should just change the description. Yep. And publish. Okay, so the demo page should now be updated. This is the main page. I have not updated that. But here, if we press refresh, instead of saying 1 to 3 hours anymore, it now says, yeah, exactly what I typed in. Good. So now we're going to go do this on the main page. Store admin. Description. Go find where I wrote this. And fix it. Cool. Different width GIFs. Yeah, the battle window. I didn't want to size everything down to the battle window size. So they all make sense for whatever the thing they're showing is. And maybe that's a bad idea. I still need to clean up this page a bit. All right, I've now published the main page too. So now this should be gone as well. Oh, nice. And there's my routine moderation happening. We now see this on the page. Perfect. All right, great. Randomly changes the cursor to a skeleton hand and then back. It's not random. It's when you hover over the... Well, that one kind of looked a little random. But that's when you hover over a vegetable. It's very unrandom. All right, reach out to playtesters. Yeah, this stuff we can start doing on the weekend. Yeah, this too. So test on Steam Deck. Yeah, this is all like post-stream stuff. So let's do this now. And then, yeah, maybe we'll work on music. I'm not totally sure. What a deep game with this glimpse of death. The bone hand. All right, so new playtest version. This we got to write patch notes for as well. That's going to probably be harder. Let me go find the playtest news. When was the last time I published this? October 21st? Are you kidding me? I did not think it was that long. Wow. It's been a while. All right, so playtest version 0.9.20. Environment variable metrics server URL is not set. Whoops. All right, let's go do this again then. All right, how do we even do this? Export metrics server. I already forgot what it's called. Yeah, metrics server URL. So this is what we set. And then the password. Engage privacy mode. All right, I don't know what the password is myself, so I'm going to go load up my password manager. And we're going to find this over here. Hunter 2. And what? Oh, I changed it to Hunter 3. Okay. And then metrics server password. There it is. So I just paste that in there and then clear this and then get rid of it from my thing and then click this button. Okay, I think I can share my screen again, but let me just do this off screen just in case. There, now I can show chat. What are the minimum requirements? If that's something we know yet. I don't know exactly. Figuring out the absolute minimum is pretty tough, but it's a pretty lightweight game. So the only time I've heard someone complain about the performance is when they were on a laptop running in power saving mode. But I imagine almost no game would have worked well on a laptop in power saving mode. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, no one's ever talked about performance or that something's slow. How many subs do we have to gift to get the new playtest? 0. That's the beauty of it. You don't have to do anything. All right, so patch notes since October 21st. Really? God, I wonder if we could even make these succinct enough. Because there's been a lot of changes since then. Yeah, maybe we just boil it down to the high level changes, some of which are already listed in here. So yeah, these are some of the big changes. And then we go back to October 21st. Okay. It's running right now. Okay, so fix the description, don't care, localization, fill out story mode. Oh yeah, story mode has been finished. Please try it out and let me know what you think about the balance / pacing. Is the save file clear in this build still? I imagine you want to clear them. I think we deleted save files. Note your save files should have been deleted due to the version update. If it's lightweight enough, it could run on the play date. Oh, no. I don't think it'll run on a play date. When I say lightweight game, I mean lightweight game for a desktop. The other thing about running it on a play date is that you need to change the controls quite a lot. Like we'd have to like drastically prune this down. But I don't know what the Playdate install base is. Like, if you make the best game on the Playdate, how many people do you reach? Like 1,000, 10,000? It's probably not worth the effort unless it's a direct port that would be like dead simple to export. Okay, so yeah, story mode's been filled out. What else do we have here? Remove a moat. What does that mean? Yeah. Look at treasure room, fix typos, select adventure to hire. I guess we already wrote everything else down, right? Oh, added new instances? Added new instance. Well, I guess that's kind of just part of the filling out story mode thing. What was this one? Get rid of shortcuts label, improve battle map tooltips. Yeah, I think this is good for the patch notes. All right, so this should be on Steam. It should have also printed something out saying that I've got a post on there now, right? Oh, no, not the post. This thing. Don't show that on screen. It's a good thing I wrote that in all red text because I was about to open this on stream. Oh, man. All right, what version is this? 0.9.20. Oh, and I think I need to git push the tags. Is that suggested to me when I don't do anything now? Git push. Yeah, nice. Okay, now we go confirm this build. Done. And now the playtest is public. All right, well, this took a lot less time than I thought. I don't know why I thought it would take longer. But yeah, so let's write out the patch notes now. 0.9.20. 250. Git so good makes me hate Perforce. I think I used a Perforce like fork or something way back in the Microsoft days. I think, why can't I select this? I think that as long as you can do your most common activities with respect to version history, I think as long as you can do the day-to-day ones that I don't have too many complaints. Some workflows are a little bit different, but in general, it's like as long as I can learn and just have a set of instructions I follow, I don't really care too much. All right, so major changes, minor changes. Let's just paste all this stuff here. Story mode has been finished. Please try it out and let me know what you think. I expect that it should last about 4 hours or so. Added controller support. Wasn't this already a thing in the playtest? I think it was, and we just hadn't pushed a demo version for a while. I want to say that it was. And I don't think that's important either. And that probably doesn't matter. Was this the thing in the playtest? God, I don't remember any of this. All right, for another second, engage privacy mode. Let me launch Steam. Blork, thank you. Cool hoodie. I agree. Very cool. Give me a sec. I'm just launching this and I just don't want anything to show on the screen. Oh, wait, though. Now it's going to be the new playtest version. So I need to open the version I already had. How do you do that? There's no way to skip updating it? You have to... Oh, I guess I could just launch it from disk. But I don't know when this was from. Show game details. No, it doesn't tell me. Last played October 5th. Okay, well, that tells me. Well, that doesn't really tell me, actually. I might have updated it since then. All right, whatever. I don't care. We're just not going to write anything here. Automatically select the adventure. It doesn't really matter. Set it for localization. And yeah, sure. All right, what to focus on? So try out... Please try story mode out and let me know what you think about the balance and pacing. I expect that it should last around 4 hours or so. The game, yeah. See the last patch until November. The only major missing thing is more content. Yeah, cool. Okay, yeah, this is a pretty easy set of patch notes, I guess. Always screws up line endings on the whole file. Oh man. I would expect line endings to be easy enough to figure out for source control stuff. but I guess not. Okay, so yeah, we're pretty much done with that, huh? Wow. Well, I think I want to do music stuff now, but I did want to at least write down, like, I didn't mean to do that. It doesn't matter. I wanted to see what else do we have slated here. Like, is there anything else? This stuff's done. The journal I already had here. Got everything ready for a new demo release. Published a new demo and playtest version. Controller support is there. Localization has been started. Final cutscene we're going to need to do kind of soon. Finish bone mode. Stabilize, fix bugs, need a new trailer. There's certainly a lot to do. Yeah, I think it's a pretty good afternoon to work on music stuff then. Because I don't want to publish a new version today anyway after just doing that. And I don't want to just focus on organization stuff. So here's what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to go take a little bit of a break. And I got to set up. I didn't even bring the synth in here because I didn't think I'd be doing this. I thought we'd be spending more time on this. And I'd be like, well, it's been 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Let's just end the stream. But it's been half an hour and I don't want to end the stream. So yeah, I will try. I'll take a break. We'll go grab the synth. And I'll say update the stream title. Okay, is it jump time? It's jump time. Hello again, everybody. Close the game. Hey, cat. Okay, so we're going to update the stream title. We're going to plug everything in. Hopefully this works. Let me see. You can hear that, right? Okay, good. Thank you. All right, so let's update the stream title. Making music. Now we got to drop C# programming, Godot engine. The rest of that stuff's all safe. Yeah. Okay, that's been updated. Doing my monthly good deed. Hey, thanks, Matt. And yeah, new playtest version is out. That's got the whole of story mode in there. So yeah, so we are going to work on the new town track. Well, newish. I started working on it on stream last time. And now we've actually got the synth VST working correctly. So what was I going to say? Yeah, it's been a long time since I've actually played this. So let me just see if I even remember how it goes. Oh, one instrument. Can't see over the microphone. Yeah, all right. Okay, so I remember a lot of it. And I don't know what I had typed in here, but it was only a piece of it. Now I want to get the intro in there. Let me move this stuff. Oh man, it's been forever since I've used this. Okay, so we need an instrument for the intro. Let me see what works best, because I don't think I liked any of these. It's not quite right. There's a lot of reverb on this too. Oh yeah, also I gotta update the today command. Let me do that really fast. Adam is making another town track for the game. This will probably be the last one before the game launches. Making for, I think, 5 total town tracks. Yeah, yeah. It is, I don't know. I like making music, and I felt like I was limited in what I could do with this because of the bug that it existed, but it's been fixed. So it's nice that I'm getting back to it. And it's been a long time since I've like messed around with this tune. No, I don't want that. No, this wouldn't work either. Okay, so then let's make a new one of these. Where is it? It's not even in here. Got it. Okay, so this is going to be at least the intro instrument. In fact, maybe I'll rename this. Rename Too Many Freak V intro instrument. Do you think in notes or just something you hear? So in this particular case, I'm just looking for an instrument. But in general, I think in terms of what I would hear. Yeah. Hi, Rennie. And thanks. Yeah. Maybe something with acoustic vibes for an intro. Well, that just, so I'm just talking about this thing. And I actually like this. This is like a bell-ish sounding sort of thing. Let me link this. And I can just change this on here. Okay, so let's see. Wait, no, I just messed that up. Okay, what about reverb? Those too high pitched? I'll probably play it at that octave, so let me just do that. Kind of interesting. If I play it very quietly, it's got this very ethereal sound to it. But there's a harshness that's coming in from something. Oh, there we go. So yeah, if we change the second oscillator wave, so you can see this thing changing here. If I change this, then I think it does a pretty good job at cutting out some of that harshness. So at max, it sounds like this. And at minimum, it sounds like this. Oh, it sounds like nothing, apparently. Very pleasant. Okay, so now let's go type in the notes. I'll make a new pattern for this. We'll call this intro. I'll paste that here. And then just move all this stuff to the side for now. I should probably figure out what the tempo of this is. I think it's going to end up sounding like that. Oh. L. Yeah, nice. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much what I want. So, do-do. Do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. And then we change the next set of notes to be... Yeah. So like so. And then move this up here. Should probably snap these. This goes here. Is that right? No, that's not right. This is what it's supposed to be. Hi, cat. You're going to make it very hard for me to do work, aren't you? Oh, hi. Yes, that's me. Come on. Okay, how's this sound? Yep, that's close. I want this to be extended. And I want it to be matched with that. Cat is pretty. I like this cat a lot. It's a very good cat. It should be slightly faster, I think, than this. Yeah. Okay, cat. So we just added in a G sharp. Yeah. Okay, not too bad. Okay, so here's what we got. Yeah, and then as that's happening, we want to control this. Why does it say cutoff for that? Oh, I guess because it This is technically what this is doing. And on the physical hardware here, it's labeled as wave, but it's because it can't reflect what you've changed other things to because it's literally printed on the case. Hey, Luna. Kato wants to join on the vibes. Yeah. All right, so if we add an automation. Oh, how do we do this? What's that plus do? No, I need to automate this. How do I do that? I don't know how you do that. Oh no. How do you do this? Maybe I've never tried this before. Maybe you can't. Usually you just right click any control and then you see like an automate this kind of thing. Hey, Cappy. Yeah, I don't know how you do this. Huh, let's go look it up. All right, Mini Freak V automate. I don't know, knob. Automation knob control. There's a setting. Knob send CC. None of this sounds right. Huh. Nothing much, Cappy. How are you doing? Oh no, how do we do what I'm trying to do? Automate, I don't know what to say, like oscillator? I'm doing pretty well. I don't know how to do this. Huh. I'm surprised this isn't even popping up here. Maybe this? This is kind of close to what I want to do. The mod wheel isn't part of the synthesis engine, so it's not a parameter. It's a control that generates modulation for parameters it's assigned to. Oh, man. Okay, so yeah, there might be a way to do what I'm trying to do. Basically, I just want to move this thing as we're playing. Like that. There's got to be a way to control that. There has to be. Maybe under tutorials. I don't see anything there. This is more for the instrument itself. Yeah. Is there anything else we can do here? I don't even know what it would be. Oh man, that's too bad. Can I automate any of this stuff? Maybe if we just search for like, yeah, mod wheel or something even. There's a history here. Brightness, yeah, you can't automate this. Huh. I could record. It sounds pretty similar to a high pass or maybe band pass filter. Yeah, it is just a cutoff. I guess I could emulate the same thing just in FL Studio. I do wonder if there's a generic way of doing this. Mini Freak V automate mod or something like that. They have a manual. I guess I can just find that. Oh wait, don't I also have a manual somewhere? Arturia. I think I have notes on this, but I think they're private notes. Has anyone found a manual yet? The manual's out there. Okay, sure. So this was version 1, but it probably doesn't matter too much because if they had automation in here somewhere. No, I don't really see anything. This is technically for the Mini Freak, though, not for Mini Freak V. Maybe they have a resource here. Yeah, there's a manual. All right, so I just need to wait for this page to load. The cat is just chilling here. Quick start. External audio sources, macros, create your own LFOs. All right, well, let's download this. And let's search this for automate. Automate the plugin settings via your DAW's automation feature. How? How do you do it? Setting and smoothing. No. They say you can do this, but they don't mention how. So am I dumb? Maybe it's because it's linked to this? No? Huh. Yeah, I don't know how to do this. Yeah, strange. Well, I guess let's save that for later then. What if, okay, how about I try this? What if I just hit record and we just turn this knob as I record? Not doing anything. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so did that do anything? No, it didn't. I think you need to customize what you're recording. Yeah, I have it set to notes and audio, and I think we need to set it to automation. And even then, I'm not totally sure if that's going to do anything. And I have it set to the wrong oscillator anyway, so I'm currently messing up whatever this instrument was supposed to be here. It's set to scan. Yeah. Now let's change that. Let's try this out. Okay, so did that do something? Hey, it did. Okay, so we can record this. So how does it do it? Oh, you can see it there. How do we get to that? Unsupported parameter 2? I don't know what this is. Pattern controls, OSC2 wave. Yeah. Huh. Oh, yeah, here we go. Look at that. So how was I supposed to figure this out without doing this? Okay, well, whatever. I have a working way, so I'm just going to write this down. To automate, right-click a setting, mini freak V notes. Right-click the record button and choose automation. Then record and just turn knobs as you normally would. In the pattern you recorded to, at the left, at the bottom left, let's take a picture of this. You'll then see the automation that you changed. Okie dokie. Well, we figured it out. So I also want to change the tempo on that, and I'll need to play it manually to see what that should have been. Let me change this back so that we don't record the automation. All right, so let me think. Oops. Okay. Yeah, so it speeds up and then slows down. So we want like a swell of tempo there. And that should be easy enough to do. Let's move all that back. Oh, and then chop that off. Why does it go for as long as it does? Because of this? Bloop. And now just get that tiny little bit out of there. And now I don't think this should show up as being as long. Yeah, nice. So that intro, if we did not change the tempo, is about 8 seconds long. But we're going to change the tempo, and it's 124 right now. So create automation clip. And we want it to start slow. Oh, whoops, I'm typing the wrong thing. That's not right either. Yeah. So copy this and paste this here. And then we can zoom in on that. And what we want is for this to start slow, get a little bit faster. Yeah, something like that. And then put this over to here and then paste the value in again. And that should be a 124. Okay, so I kind of probably just messed up all the numbers here, but let's see what it sounds like. Okay, this should speed up a little bit faster, I think. So it should be curved on both sides. And it should probably go to a slightly faster tempo than even that. And peak maybe there. And slow down faster than it entered. And it's getting too slow. Oh, I don't know. I can't cause that thing at the end. Oh, that's because of this being in the middle here now. Yeah. And we might need a little bit of a pause there too. I like this first curve. I don't think I like the second one. Maybe not quite as high and maybe not quite as fast. Okay, that's pretty cool. Now I want to move these two dots, and there's some way to do that, and I never remember how. I don't use FL Studio that often. I don't even know where I would have written this note. There's some way to like move dots and not have it swap on you. I'm not going to find it in here. I'll just press Alt and see if it works. I want to select just these two things though. Nope. Nope. Ah, Shift. So Shift does it. There we go. I think the curve for the second should match the first. I think as long as it sounds good, I'm happy with it. So let's just listen again. I think there can be a little bit of change there. This should move very slightly to the side. Why can't I move this? I don't want to... Man. I need it to be like slightly... Yeah, there. All right, so save that. Let's listen one more time. This needs to be lower. Yeah, and then there should be just a little bit more of a delay. And I think the way we can accomplish that is maybe we could kind of cheat it via tempo. If we take this point and we lower it, actually, if we take that and put it there, and then lower this one down a lot, that'll probably work. My God, sometimes this is so difficult. Yeah. Oh, I switched tools. That's my bad. All right, how's that? There's like this, I think that effect is coming from me changing the tempo here. Yeah. So I probably need to do that more smoothly. Maybe we just hold it for a little bit longer and then play the new thing so that I'm not doing this stuff. Delete that point. Yeah, okay. All right, so then we move into this thing, and now I don't like the harmony of this. Yeah, I don't like almost any of that. I like the melody. Why am I not hearing drums? what we have here. Sounds like a snowy thing. It's the bells. Okay, I gotta get this cat off my lap. Abby, I'm sorry. I'm always sorry. I'm too warm, too uncomfortable. He just wants to relax. She looks so betrayed. Here's a hoodie. You can sit on that if you want. All right. So what do we have in the base there? Yeah, it's that, whatever that is. I really should detach these. The betrayal. It betrayed her. I'll put one of these on the other screen so I can actually see what's happening here. Yeah, here it is. All right, so it's 1 octave higher. Is this monophonic? No, it's poly. Why don't I hear that here then? What if I just lowered the sound of this? Just still sounds bad. We just need to have some difference in rhythm here. All right, let's just freestyle this. Where is it putting these notes? It's like throwing them in random spots. Yeah, I couldn't hear what a lot of that was. We could change what that is too. Also, this is being replicated by whatever other voice that is, which is presumably, yeah, the chords too. almost wonder what if we just did this. Yeah. That's what we end up doing over here anyway. So this is not that different. I think having another note play, though, would probably be nice. No, still sounds bad. Wait, this is mono. Oh, it's not linked to the controller anymore. Oh. And there's something else going wrong here. There's another note playing somewhere. I don't know where it is, though. Huh. Yeah, something weird is happening with this. There are two notes showing there. And yet I don't see it here. Yeah. What program? This is FL Studio. FL stands for Fruity Loops. Hitting the nostalgia center in my brain. I'm glad. Yeah, I'd love to make some actual progress on this. I'm just like stuck on so many little things here. Like for one, what is this like phantom note that we see? Oh, there it is. I didn't see that originally. Huh. It's also in the middle of the track. Okay, so that fixed that part, but then I still need to figure out what this is supposed to be. Hey, Kazoos, thank you. All right, so as mentioned, this is this instrument. And if I click link, we're going to see that this is mono. Yeah. And I could just press the poly button on here. Yeah, all right. I think that's pretty good. So if we do that, we can get this. Yeah, I want that to be something different. Yeah, no, pretty much has to go up here. All right, well, yeah, I think just a rhythmic change would be good. I'm gonna write down some of these things I want to do. Music changes, rhythmic change to the bass in the beginning. It's very plain. All right, but I want to move a little bit past this and get something else here done. Let's see. So do. None of these notes go to the end of the measure. Oh, probably because it was set to mono before, and that would cause a problem if there was overlap. And now it won't. Because it's done that through the virtual synth and not the physical one. Any other places? Yeah, here, I guess. I haven't used Ableton, I think. There are a lot of features of FL Studio and a lot of hotkeys. And I don't think a Korn is very well suited to using FL Studio or probably any DAW unless you customize it. And I have not customized it, so it's just kind of pain to use. Something's missing from like this register. Yeah. All right, while that's playing, I want to see if I can just kind of mess around with something else here. So I'm going to add another one of these. And we're not going to do anything with it just yet. For now, we're going to link this. And then I'm going to change it to something. I don't even know what. Let's pick keys and whatever this is. What does it sound like? No, terrible. Oh, that's pleasant. That's less pleasant. Something I haven't gotten rid of yet with all this tinkering I've been doing. Where is it? These are off. Oh, right. The Matrix. I forgot about that. It's been a long time since I've used this. I'm gonna cut out maybe this. All right, now I want to... Okay, and then change just a little this. Okay. Still something off about this. Okay, I'm doing something wrong because I'm not hearing the changes that I think I should be hearing. It is linked, right? Oh, now I'm hearing changes. I had clicked link before this, so I don't know what I'm doing. Oh yeah, now it's very... Let's put this back to what it was. Huh. I'm surprised I noticed none of that. Alright, I like that. And that. Yeah, this one I don't like. What is that? 3-band EQ? How do they have that configured? Yeah, I don't like this. Okay, so now getting back to what I wanted to do here originally. If I just play the original tune... I don't think this is the instrument for it. Also not totally what I want. I haven't figured it out yet. We have enough bell sounds. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so that's what I think is the missing instrument here. Register-wise, I'm not totally sure yet. Feels like something's off. I think it's because I'm just messing around, maybe. Maybe if I actually plug some notes in, it might sound better. Let me see register, though. Oh, this is starting from the beginning now. Means I messed something up. Also, the cat is meowing. What time is it? 2:30. It's too early, cat. Not there. What happened to my new instrument? It's a pretty derivative melody, but I want to have something here. One, two, three. I want to change the ending. All right. Fade that out. That way. And probably lower everything now a little bit, but especially the beginning. Oh, don't want to record. Hey, next. I mean, trying to be a musician right now. I have the idea for what I want to do. I've been playing this on piano a lot, but I have not actually properly digitized it. And I'm still not super happy with how this has gone. And I wonder how much should I just plug in some other notes that I have toward the end here. I think that would sound a lot better digitally, and it's rhythmically easy to type in. But yeah, the starting part is still not exactly what I want here. Also, I guess we should listen to it from the beginning too, so I can hear the intro part. Yeah, the tempo's messed up now. Yeah, I'll take a look, Codex. Yeah, so adding this in early on will not work, but this instrument should. Well, thanks. Next door, I appreciate it, yeah. And I wonder, maybe something just with chords? I don't want counterpoint in every single thing I do. Just lagged. It's not playing sounds anymore. Huh, strange. Hey, Wendy. Thank you. Oh, something got set to sequence, that's why. When I say something, I mean my finger pressed it. But it's a touch button, so like you just have to come in contact with it. You don't actually have to press it down. So it's like if you touched on your phone, you would start typing letters or something. You wouldn't have any feedback that you did that if it didn't vibrate. All right, so let's see at this end part here. I actually kind of like that this cuts out. It reminds me of something, one of the Death Cab for Cutie songs. But that was just me putting some placeholder note there. But it doesn't end up sounding too bad. But I want to delete that. And I want to put in its place this sort of thing. I don't have enough notes to play this. But yeah, something like that, and not with this instrument. Not sure I like that new instrument. I don't even think the new instrument's in anymore. I took it out. So whatever you don't like, I've got to re-instrument from what was already there. Yeah, this would sound good, so. It's too high. Yeah, I like that. Let's just record it. I think that last thing should have been a B flat. Yeah. Okay. Let's just quickly quantize all of that. No, that's not what I pressed. Not what I meant to press, unless they changed the... Oh, I think they did change it. Just chiming in too late. This got messed up. This should have been here. And this should have been here. And then all of this is wrong? Huh. It looked like I'd... Then these got shifted. I know it sounds annoying right now. I have plans to change this. Okay. This can't be right. Let's lower all of these a bit. Okay, so let's get what the next part of that is. I like this in the left hand, not in the right hand. No. I don't know what's going on with the recording here that it seems like it's wrong. This erased the notes I had. Why? Huh. I thought it would just add on to it. I mean, it's not a big deal because I can always just select everything, copy it, and then undo. All right, how's that sound? No, it's not timed. Yuck. I also can't shift this down. You used to be able to press command down. Huh. Strange. Why is it not working? Well, I've messed everything up. Yeah, for whatever reason, recording doesn't seem to be working for me right now. Well, let's figure out instrument at least. What a nice tune. Cat won't stop licking my hand. Sometimes click the melody in, then randomize the velocity, have more of a human touch. Yeah, I sometimes do that too. I find if I had just a better recording setup, I feel like it'd be a little bit easier for me to do this stuff. For right now, it seems like there's some lag or something going on. Even quantizing it isn't working how I'd expect. But yeah, this isn't too bad. She's just gonna lick the skin right off my hand. Okay, stop it, Ketzel. So is this the same the whole way through? Yeah. Do, 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 do. So we got D sharp. These all need to be like super toned down. I've got to get to that at some point. And then we go to this. This goes up here. Ba, 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 ba. Do, 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 do. Probably that, the third and the seventh, not the fifth. Do we have an F represented somewhere else? I don't know. Okay, so let's copy these. We want D and... Oh, not that. Huh, that got shifted by one. I can't even hear this. Yeah, the bass notes need to be a little bit louder. There we go. Okay. Now let's get this, and then we need to change instruments for this. Okay. Now let's move all that to something else. What else do we have here? Too alien sounding. Let's try it on here just to see what it sounds like. Might not be good. It can't be here. You wouldn't hear anything. I wonder about on that new instrument that Xyletics hates. Never wants to have show up again. Hey, Skeleseller. I think it needs to be much more peaceful than that. Did I pay for it? I paid for FL Studio, yeah. I paid for this synth that I'm using. I had to leave because my ears were bleeding. R.I.P. Well, we can keep trying to tweak this until we get the sound that we want. So let's see. I think I like super messed this up. This chorus is off. It's not off. Oh, it is off. Why is the light lit up then? Oh, I see. It's a different light. Still not good. Let's try something totally different. Let's try... I guess not totally different, but something more like a regular instrument. Not that. Oh, that's actually not bad, even though that's not what I thought. Does not fit. I don't think throw more bells at it is a good idea. Hey, Presley. Am I the one who makes with them? Yeah, I made everything you hear here. No. This has a noise thing in it. It's kind of interesting. It's too much, but it's interesting. Yeah, very interesting. It moved. It's so murky sounding. All these just seem wrong. I gotta get better at this part of music creation. Oh, that sounds terrible. Alright, this is a very plucked sound. We do have a delay on here. Yeah, that's me accidentally pressing a key that I'm not supposed to be pressing. Keeps happening. This could work if it were much quieter. I didn't even... Oh. No, what am I doing? Am I... Hang on a second. No, that's on the new instrument. Okay, I was like, did I mess everything up? All right, let's turn this down. Too much on the delay. There's a delay here, right? There's a whole bunch of ways to accomplish making a delay on this synthesizer, and some of it is in here, and they might have done that. Yeah, it could be any of these things. I guess changing the... No, not the cutoff. Unless it's this. Had to write a verse. Nice. What are you writing about? Just use the stock delay. Yeah, these are presets on the synth, and they have something built in that sounds like a delay, but it's not actually a delay. And I kind of like the semi-delay sound that there is here. It's kind of interesting. But it almost lends itself to like, hey, these notes are repeating and you're noticing it even more now. I'm not certain I want to keep that. Maybe higher up. This wouldn't be bad if we could just... Cutoff's being controlled by something else. Because it's spiking, huh? Reflection of my own thoughts is the best explanation. That's cool. There we go. I like this. There's something I want to change about it. Probably cut out the distortion, maybe. A pretzel. We're not working with much right now. I'm not happy with the instrumentation. I really, really like the melody that I have. So I'll play this, but just trust that everything is wrong. Yeah, I need much more connective tissue in this. The other thing is that I don't like even what I use for the melody. I like the music overall. I don't like the current formulation of it. Like when I play this on a piano, I think it sounds wonderful. And I like the sound of a piano. I can't just have like a solo piano in the middle of this kind of video game. I think it would have to be a much different kind of game for that. So, yeah, getting from what is, I mean, not totally acoustic because I'm playing on a digital piano, but getting from that acoustic sound to a much more digital sound, there's just a gap there, and it's very hard to fill. But yeah, I'm really struggling with this right now. All right, let's link this. Wait, is this the sound that's even used for this? Sometimes it's really hard to track this stuff. Yeah. All right, so that should be this sound, right? Yeah. And I want something different. I don't know what it is. Just keep on trying to find something. Yeah. And that's generally what I've been doing. I almost wonder if we should go back to the other synths I was using for this stuff. But I think we'll use the same like 7 instruments I had, because those are the ones that I like from that pack. good. There are only 3 here. It's very muted now. Distortion, reverb. What are we looking at filter-wise here? What's causing that? Thought about processing them through a tape plugin for more warm, defined feeling? No, I haven't. I feel like there's a lot of mastering that can be done on these tracks. I don't think that it's probably worth putting in a lot of time doing that stuff because nobody's really commented on the music so far. So it probably means that it's not offensive to them. And as a result, I don't know if it's worth like, yeah, spending a lot of time doing it. I mean, I guess that means there's a lot of room to make it better. It's just not bad right now. So how do we customize this? No, this isn't customizing anymore. Interesting. It's like almost impossible to hear. What is doing that? One, this is all wheels stuff. So none of this should be doing it. Maybe it's just this? Or no, not that. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? What am I trying to accomplish here? Only the delay is on. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. And there's a noise one as part of this? Interesting. I don't know why this is so quiet. Very strange. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's the track volume. It has nothing to do with a synth. Oh man. I like lose the ability to think when I'm streaming. It's a wonder I've made it this far. Okay, so let's see if this sounds better now. I almost wonder, what if we just double up on octaves here? What if I just take like everything and copy paste it, but an octave lower? Can't even see where C is here. There we go. Wait, that's F. Fighting Steam. What's going wrong, Galaxy Inferno? And hey, Nelixis. like almost what I want. Out of curiosity, what if we just put it like a major third below? It's gonna sound bad for some of this. Okay. This is me changing the volume of everything, then me copy pasting it. Yeah. Oh, it's working now though? That's good. I wonder if combining this with just another sound would be good. I sort of want to try because I like this. It's just, it's subtle. Yeah. And I wonder if it's going to be obvious. It's just two different voices though. Also, I'm adding like a million of these tracks to the project. All right. So we're going to paste in everything that we had right there. So now we have two things and I want to figure out what this one should sound like. And let's go take that for now and then link this. Yeah, that's like way too loud. It takes very little over to power that. Wow. Yeah, so there's something interesting happening here. When the velocity is high on this instrument, it's doing some kind of funny things to it. So we need to level this out somehow. I guess we could just lower everything for now. But then it's probably not going to be audible at all. Alt X. I don't know what that's supposed to do. All right, let's just we can just slam it all to the top and then do this. There's a transition that needs to happen there, but that's not bad. That should hold off for a little bit longer. Actually, something increasing going into that would be pretty cool. There's some like unintentional effect happening there right now. But yeah. This can't be right. This was never supposed to be this instrument. There's some other. Oh, I changed the instrument. Oh, I want the old one now. No, whatever. This was supposed to be on the old one. I think I remember roughly what it was. Although we are adding quite a lot to all of this. So let's add yet another one of these. It started with a C. So I think we just alphabetize them. We should be able to find it. Oops. That's supposed to be C sharp. Yeah. But then the instrument itself is supposed to be, yeah, this actually. Yeah. Then we tone the sound down a bit. And then cut this out. Should really just get quieter as time goes on. What happened there? Oh, I see what happened. All right, then this would move over here and go up by an octave. This is FL Studio. Hey, Delmar. Okay, so I'm going to copy this over there now for ease. Aha, okay. Sounds even more chirpy now, and I don't like that. Yeah, no, that won't work. Which probably means it didn't work down here. Yeah, probably. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Do, 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 do. Hi. Hi. Hey, come on. You need to dig your claws into me. I'm already paying attention. You got 45 minutes. Oh, the delay is like an octave higher. I see. Okay, so what is this supposed to be? Do, do, do. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and do, 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 do. Okay. I am curious. Let's go add in a new citrus synth. Is there a preset that actually sounds like a piano? Does not sound like a piano. No, none of this does. Hey, Kodorige. This might be a weird question, considering you're fully in development of Skeleseller. Have you thought about what other game you'd make? Yeah, I have an idea. And I'm pretty excited about the idea, too. But Skeleseller first, and I haven't shared too much about the idea. Does not sound realistic. All right, let's replace this. Flex. Hey, Darkstorm. All right. Yeah, so here we go. Yeah, so I don't have enough keys for this. What? Oh, right. First time I used it was like 12. So what I made back then sounded like pure manure. I mean, a lot of people when they first get into music, I don't think it sounds great. But even the people where it does sound pretty good, they still develop their sound over the course of many years. Yeah. There's also a lot of learning the tooling. If you were a composer back in the day, the tooling was just acoustic instruments. But now there's like a billion different sounds you could make out of one machine. Also, the acoustic instruments, I feel like for, tens of years wouldn't change very much. Started an FL12 personally, just before 20 came out. What version are we up to now? I don't even know. Oh, I probably shouldn't show that here. I don't know if a license is going to be there. Oh, well. Anyway, yeah. We're higher than that. Hi. Hi. Yes. I know. All right. I'm going to have to shut her out of the room for now. If you want to just sit down, that's fine. If you want to step on the keyboard, that's not fine. They get stuck on FL20. Come on, Ivy. Yeah. You know how loudly she meows. She thinks it's food time. I promise this cat is very well taken care of. She just has a good internal clock. And yeah, right around 3 something, she just starts meowing. All right. I think this track, for whatever reason, of all the tracks, needs the most work. The ideas are there. There's some connection missing. The instrumentation is still lacking. There are no drums. There's a bunch of polish needed. This is why it takes me like 40 plus hours to make 1 minute or 2 minutes of music. Can't get used to or an ortholinear keyboard. Really? Oh, man. But you said you like the key feel at least. So maybe if you do get another keyboard, you could at least get a low profile one. Oh, that was supposed to change toward the end. Do we have that still? Pattern controls. Yeah, here. This is supposed to like go up and then go down. We can just make a smooth curve up to there and then a smooth curve down to there. It's got a peak before that, I think. Yeah, that's better. Gotta work through the pain. That's why I bought a cord. It's not a torture device. You're just supposed to type on it. I do hope you end up liking it. It'd be a shame if you didn't. Where is this? There it is. Honestly, you know what? Maybe the grand piano sound would be decent here. I was talking about it earlier. What if we just copy paste all of you over to you? Uh-oh, what have I done? Okay. No, that sounds terrible. It just needs to be played like a human would play it. I think that would sound better. Which I guess I'm a human. I could play it. Yeah, that repeats. Yeah, I can change a lot here. And maybe it's both the piano and this, but in different ways. So let's delete all of that. Goodbye. And let's just go mess around with that. I'm just deleting that. Yeah. It's not all perfect. Okay, what other things I want to write down? So am I happy with how that beginning worked? I think sort of. Rhythmic changes to the bass in the beginning is very plain. The intro should connect to the starting, the fifth measure, with something ascending up to the, where do we start? To the F that we start on in the right hand. Then what else do we have? Oh, I read something online today. I've been complaining about something on Mac for a long time. Things are staying in my like taskbar thing down here without me making them stay. And I have it turned off that things get docked automatically. What happens is if you drag something accidentally, I think it then stays in there forever. No, I think it's only maybe if you rearrange it. So like the terminal shouldn't be there. If I open up the terminal and I move it over to the left side accidentally and then I quit. Yeah, it stays there forever now. I think that's what I'm doing. And I didn't realize that. And to me, that's not like a, I want this to stay there kind of thing. But to Mac OS, they're like, well, you rearranged it. You must want to keep it there. But I'm accidentally clicking and apparently moving it, I think. Yeah. Oh, well. All right. Anyway, what I meant to do was go back to this and figure out what else I wanted to change. So definitely connection between the, where does that go? Yeah. Need to connect the G sharp 7 to the C sharp M7 section. They're totally different instruments. That C sharp M7 section probably have more going on in terms of harmony at the very least. Don't think this piece should be complex with melodies. All right. Hey, Tweeter. If you right click on the dock where they're separated and click dock settings, you can turn off show suggested in recent apps. Yeah, I have that turned off. The thing is, even if you have it turned off, so let me turn off my keyboard camera for a second here so you can see this. So that example from earlier, I guess I also need to turn off my regular camera. So like no terminal is showing up here. There's iTerm, but not terminal itself. So I have terminal there. If I were to just close it right now, whoop, there we go. I quit this. It's gone. It's not there anymore. My problem is that unbeknownst to me how, it was staying. And I think the way how that it's staying there is I would accidentally click to open this and then just accidentally drag the mouse a little bit too far. And now it stays there forever. So now I need to, even if I quit it, I have to right click it and go to remove from dock. So I didn't know how that was happening. I think it's because I'm just dragging things around. And it's too bad there's no way to turn that off. Because I never mean to move them. I just want to click them. I wonder if I should make the dock even bigger, and then I may not move them because I'd have to move them even farther. Yeah, it's got to be like 100 pixels or something. I've got to move them now. Although, does that happen even if I move it back to where it was? Like if I do this, I move all the way left and then all the way right and then quit. Does it stay? No, it goes away. Okay. Why do I have multiple sections and you don't? Of the like dock bar? I have another section at the side. It's just got the trash, that's all. Yeah, so if I do this. Yeah, this is where the little divider is. I just keep only the trash over there. You might have like recent files or something showing. Okay, so let's see. I see now what I want here. Yeah, I see what I want now. Also in the C sharp M7, the voicing is such that only the top note should be in its own instrument. The rest is all meant to be played together on one instrument. Might be suggested in recent apps. Yeah, it could be that. Yeah, I didn't want that on because I want to keep this pretty small. And I'm going to try keeping this super large for a little bit and just see what happens when, like, do I ever accidentally dock Godot twice now? Or maybe I'm intentionally doing it with a Skeleseller window. I'm not sure what's going on. Yeah, I have the divider turned on too. It's just very tiny. Okay, so yeah, this is a realization I had. This, only that right note is supposed to be in a particular voice. Everything else is in a different voice. Yeah. also be in its own voice. Okay, so if I take that knowledge and I actually apply it here, let's take a look. Man, I gotta set up a hotkey or something to switch between instruments here. This is one of the most frustrating things I do in FL Studio. That with a regular keyboard, I think you just press like a numpad plus. Maybe I should just use a regular keyboard when I have FL Studio open. All right, so I want to move all of this to a different instrument. This one. And what note is that? F. We're going to do that. Shouldn't we expand this? Probably a better way to do this. Better sounding way, I mean. So now here is the higher F and put that over there. And I guess, yeah, expand all of these. Man. I was hoping to make more progress on this. I mean, the rest of the track is not very long. We're at about 1:13 right now. So when this thing's complete, it might be like 1:25. We could stretch it for longer if I wanted to. The rest of the town tracks are not necessarily much longer. Yeah. All right. I'll keep working on it. I think the other thing, the way that I've been working on a lot of these other ones, I got to write down drums too. If I'm even going to have drums. See if I want drums and where. The other thing that ends up happening for a lot of this is I open it many times over the course of like 2 weeks. So this is the first time in months I've opened that file. Well, actually, to try to work on it. I worked on some music in the afternoon. Yeah, but that would flesh out the 5th track. We have 4 other ones and then the town theme. And I've been debating on a battle theme. I don't think I want to do it. It would be for boss battles only. what I'm doing. All right, I should probably get going. Let me turn this off. All right, this was a pretty good week, pretty good couple of weeks. We've been doing a lot toward the launch of Skeleseller. Let me go find someone to raid. Wait, is fail to survive not on? Nope, there he is. Okay. He said he had a cough earlier, so I wanted to see if he's okay. Let's go raid him. Thank you all for being here. I will be back on Monday. I don't know what we're working on, but it's probably Skeleseller coding stuff again. Take care, everyone. Have a good weekend. Goodbye.